game got away from me week 2 here with the Browns trying to get caught up. So now we're on to week 3, and I get New England. Yay! Big problem, obviously, would be that for Madden, this was the Patriots in a title defense year, which means their rating is obscenely strong.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden.
And I'll just say, when doing the pregame goals, I did mess up to an extent.
Foxborough, Mass.
Still getting used to canned responses, and ended up probably making things a lot more, difficult for myself. My goals involve getting big yards and airing it out, which I tend to play a much more simplified game, and I like to still run the smash mouth style, so I will have to probably take some risks if I want to meet the goals. I do want to see how
run here with the former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. So from the 39 now, and they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Keep working on this.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
I've never actually gone and checked. If anyone watches this who's from the Boston area, let me know.
Darnold from the gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that one was a lot of fun right there, because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide.
With the Jets, I've been keeping up on their draft stuff. They're looking for receivers and cornerbacks, which, if you've just seen my first 2 videos of the season, you'll know that a lot of passes get dropped and a lot of big plays have been.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone.
That they've talked
because
about
the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
A throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, otherwise,
coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived.
It has definitely gotten a lot more analogous to reality,
which 6 points off
on one hand has been good for the statistics. It's actually making it easier to make the stats reflect the team's reality.
2nd down and 10, Darnold.
Let's get it. Yes.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And now look at this, big gain by Crowder. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Opening drive fumble, and the 4 miscues that they had last week, 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better.
Good.
And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I might be getting the ball back. But yeah, getting back to what I've noticed with the upcoming NFL draft here, it is my genuine hope that
after review of the play,
because it's more reflective of reality, that's actually making scouting easier for teams that are trying to improve. They know their roster weaknesses because they've seen them.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Excellent opening drive.
Ty Montgomery, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Generally,
The short field, and they made quick work of it.
The Jets just randomly
plays to get into the
outplay
end
them
zone
for a substantial portion of one of the matchups.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Patriots come out led by the 4-time Super Bowl MVP and owner of a record 6 Super Bowl rings. Arguably the greatest ever played the game, Tom Brady. And we keep asking the same questions every year. How much longer can he keep doing this? Is this the year the dynasty crumbles? And every year Brady comes out and leads his team to the Super Bowl. They've been there now 3 years in a row, and only one team has made it 4. That's the Buffalo Bills, but remember, they lost all 4 in the early 90s. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The first carry down for Rex Burkhead.
On the 3rd down, but
a minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the
I've always
opening
looked
quarter.
at Tom Brady as a
Partner, we know today's
master
NFL
of
really
the
built around the guy throwing
3rd
the football.
and
But these short
one less
runs,
than I'm going to
they
throw.
still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Here's Damian Harris, 3rd rounder from Alabama. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Yeah, that was always the big
gives him a new set of downs.
Just dink and dunk.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A play fake for Burkhead. Now Brady. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the
secondary there
of this first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
That was an excellent first quarter. About as perfect as you can get. Now,
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. The 2nd down run for Burkhead. Burkhead a first down and then some. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
I get the sense that this
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding.
I'm curious what Brady's going to do now that he's in Tampa. It's a completely different system than anything he's used to. We're going to find out finally how good.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very
Brady
slow to get
is
up.
with this kind of stuff.
We'll get a report when we return to Fox.
Because I've always looked at him as kind of a system quarterback that Belichick happened to create a game plan that works perfectly for him. I don't know if that's going to be the case anymore now that we're getting really the entire time he's been in the NFL.
Before he's brought down.
He's always had
good for 19 of the first down.
Helped him succeed.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
He's checking. Crash.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Hopefully they can hold it together. It's a limited spacing. It's less than 30 yards.
From the 17, Brady. That's caught. It's Thomas. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use.
Good takedown.
Throwing now is Brady. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Quinnen Williams brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dontrell Inman, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night, they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams, an 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Darnold. Pass incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. He was the leading receiver for the Jets a season ago. Robbie Anderson, 50 catches, over 750 yards, and getting more and more comfortable with Sam Darnold. Now a year plus under their belts collectively. You'd figure that those numbers for Anderson might be trending further north. The throw over the middle taken in, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
This one's playing a little bit of a clunk game, too.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Did that play ever come down?
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I think I have to trust a couple of serious receivers.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so.
Really?
I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
Worth it
no,
just to
I'm
take
with
a
you.
shot.
There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And he's got a new
catch.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
All right, so my strategy on this one is that they got a corner who's serious. I'm going to see if I can run it down there, running this play here.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Bootleg, Darnold under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They come out here in the eye. They go play action here on first down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Patrick Chung.
Right there. Wow. That's that one up big.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
Should not have allowed that to happen.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
We play to win. Let's go.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now here's another carry for Harris.
Offside. Defense.
trigger happy on that one.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
This one minimize because I know I'm going to probably end up getting first down.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's a second
Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The play fake to Bolden. Now Brady looking deep for Demarius. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. But he will have a man, Demarius Thomas.
He has time.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 33.
So if you can
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, a nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
This is Harris on the draw. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Now Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. A post to the tight end for 6. Gosh, those guys are so tough to cover, aren't they? Just in general, tight ends running those patterns near the goal line.
Because you have to decide how you want to treat them. Are they a wide receiver? Are they a big extra blocker on the field? Or are they a hybrid and caught in between? So are you going to use a linebacker? Are you going to use a safety? Are you going to even move a corner in if you're going to play nickel or dime defense? They usually win those matchups because they have an answer for all 3 of those positions.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now Bell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
They'll run it with Bell. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense.
And Darnold, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. He gets it complete to Harris. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Harris, the 3rd-round pick, averaged nearly 6.5 yards per carry in his career at Alabama, better than 3,000 yards in his 4 seasons with the Crimson Tide. And he went from a college football dynasty to a pro football dynasty now in New England. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be 3rd and 6. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
So out now come the Jets. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now. Because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Darnold. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Airing one out for Crowder. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Really?
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Run for this one, guys.
Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And no, it's incomplete. Adam Gase rolls the dice. It doesn't pan out.
Let's see how this turns out.
And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Because they're definitely not winning it. We're going to just super sim it the rest of the way. field goal. Oh, wait a minute.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And to the surprise of nobody that watched this game, guess who led the way in the victory? Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah, Tom Brady, who did his normal performance. And sometimes I wonder
I was expecting
if we don't give enough credence to the performance. Because
actually
he did his job,
so
right?
That's a sign that team's looking better.
I just wonder if we should be marveling a little bit more.
Statistically, let me see how everything turned out.
Let's just leave it on an even keel. Tom Brady did it again.
Another winner for TB. So for the Patriots, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Jets...